So are we live? Live. I need to know if we're live. I gotta know the things. We gotta do the bit. You know the bit,
yes.
like how we do a bit at the end of each of our streams. You know, you gotta tell me. You gotta say the words. You gotta say the words. You gotta.
I said the words.
No, you haven't said the words.
I said many times.
What have you said? No, you gotta actually say it.
Do the thing.
I won't do it until you actually say the
fine,
words.
we'll just wait here.
Okay. Well.
Today we have Tomas.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're not going to do it properly. You're not going to do it properly. I'm going to have to do something like this. I'm going to... Because you won't listen, and I'll have to do something like... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Weekly WAYPN. I'm Karl.
I'm Sally.
A.K.A.
Henry Ed Sangito.
So what do we have up first?
We're Tomas. And he say basic chipping for another 4 guys done.
Well, you see, he went a little heavy there on the chipping. The one on the end there. You don't need to use the whole chisel to get the desired effect, son.
Well, there you go, Larry. I hope you like the dad voice.
They're looking a bit desaturated, son. Is that the intent?
I think it was.
I really can't say.
They look
there seems to be, what do we call these, chatlets?
You know what they look like,
they're the people in the chatter.
Yes.
The chatlets.
The chatlets.
So we've got some chatlets here.
You know the plastic chairs that been left out in the sun for too long?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Tomas. They look like that. I know it probably wasn't your intention, but I think you aged the plastic quite far into the future, my guy. It takes talent, man, to do that, I will say.
I do think you need to add a bit more saturation into them, or at least in the highlight areas. I do believe he did that with the last one, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Well, I wonder what color he plans to make the guns. Probably black, maybe?
Probably. Usually goes with whatever the thing is. Why won't your notification go away? It remains.
It's me.
Okay, well, would you like to read for Chris Shah?
It's been a few weeks, but these fellas took a while. Usual method, but in the spirit of moving on, tried not chipping at all to see the difference. Was too many details, too easily sponge everything, and was not keen to do it by brush. So armor looks a bit boring without any edge highlights or chips, but the compromise to be done.
Yeah, well, okay.
He's tired when he said all this.
Here's the thing about this, Chris. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be like one of those guys from, the 2 a.m. commercial. Well, here's the secret, Chris. You can come back to them.
Yeah,
you can come back.
Who really wants to come back to all this?
Well, see, here's the thing, right? You're going to be finished one project at some point in time. And look, sometimes there's a bump in life, right? Sometimes there's a bump in life, and the biggest issue is that, you can't buy your fun new little figures, right? And let's be honest, a lot of these things are very expensive, right? Yeah. And so if you can't put, $100 away a week for your new figures, you can go back to these, get them up to the level where the other ones are, right? I understand it's not as fun, but we've gone back to figures before.
Have we?
Yeah, I have. I certainly have.
Well, you, maybe, not me.
Yes, that's because you're lazy.
Yes, it's true.
But I would say they look very clean, Chris. I'd say they look very nice, but I do think without the edge highlighting, they do lack a certain je ne sais quoi, a certain kind of something. This is what I have to deal with every day. She makes these noises and she...
Anywho, Mr. Jack, see that you're in the chat. Perhaps you would like to join us on the Discord. We are on the stream. What is it? What do we call it?
The stream machine.
What do we call it? The stream room on the Discord. So if any of y'all would like to join us, please join us and share your opinions, because we like it when more people share opinions.
Okay. Alright, well, I think, like, it's pretty much exactly Chris Shah's style, except minus the chipping.
Yeah, just minus the effects. It still looks great. You know,
it looks good.
Nice.
Look, I'm not going to say it looks great, because I do... Yeah, no, well, look, here's the thing. When I look at these, I'm not, like, as impressed as I usually am with Chris Shah's stuff. Like, I think that there's a lot of nice details, like, for example, the screens and, you know, things like this, right? But I do think, you know, part of it is just getting used to a certain standard, you know, and I do think that once that's gone, it does look quite different. Like, these guys look considerably different from his previous ones, especially when you've got something to contrast like this, where, like, the knives are all scratched up, but, you know, you don't have that same level of
damage everywhere else.
Yeah. And like, I'm not saying that that's inaccurate, right? Because they might polish up their armor and all of that sort of thing, but the knives remain... because, like, these scratches are going to probably be pretty deep with them, right? They're going to be fun.
RJ! Please come onto the stream room. Share your thoughts. People used to talk to us, but they don't anymore. Honey, I'm trying to have a somber and serious tone here.
Alright, well...
Kindly join us in the Discord.
Alright, well, let's move on to our next one, which is me putting up the YouTube link and it not working at all. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
don't know why it did that, because I'm like, alright.
Now nobody knows what the heck you sent.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to redo it.
Oh,
but
then okay.
Next up, we have
Karl.
Mr.
Karl, and he say Lesser Gin from Crooked Dice. Yeah, I suppose it's no Bombay Gin. You know, Bombay
Isn't
Sapphire.
it D-Gin?
I don't know. The D meant to be pronounced.
I don't know. I always pronounced the gin.
I thought you always said gin. At most, I thought the D was silent.
Gin. It
Gin.
is.
It's usually
Just went way over the head. It's alright.
Why? What's the joke? Well, if someone joined us on the Discord, maybe my intellect would increase by 2 points.
That's a D&D joke there. That only gives a +1 bonus, just so you know.
What? The D? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I pronounce it as Hendrix. Okay.
But anyway.
Elegance. Because that's the name of the character, Henry Hendrix.
Oh yeah, from Spy vs. Spy, Henry Hendrickson.
Is it Hendrickson or Henderson?
Henderson.
Yeah, Henry Henderson. Careful, you're channeling Blue Book stuff.
Blue Book stuff?
Do you know what this is?
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
He knows. He's pretending. He pretended. Well, it looks like a nice lesser Jin, I suppose. If he was a bigger Jin, perhaps he'd be blue.
So, the only thing for me is like I think the analogous color scheme can work, but it doesn't seem that vibrant. Like,
Yeah,
I'd really.
He looks like a bronze statue come
Yes,
to life.
yes,
And I
yes,
think you
yes.
definitely want some form of OSL effect too if you have like a fire
Flame,
hand.
yeah.
And it's not too hard to do, Cal. Like, all you do is paint the whole fire like a very pale, very, very, very pale gray. And then you get like a soft dry brush and then focus white, pure white in just the center of the fire. And if you want, you can extend that onto the hands a little bit. And then just put like orange to yellow contrast over the top and you're done. It's very, very simple technique that you could do, but it will really elevate the model as well. Rule 1.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't have to read it out loud?
No.
I see.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
next up we got Member Monday. It's Member Monday! Hashtag Member Monday. I hope that the weather is treating you better than it has treated me, because I need your help in welcoming our new member, Lee G. Lee, by the power vested in me by the YouTube channel and the Facebook community of WAYPN, I have just one question for you. What are you painting now? But yes, and he did paint something. So yeah, but here's the next bit. Okay, tell me why Facebook, right?
Okay, I don't know why, but Facebook didn't actually.
But it's the font. It's the font. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not all caps. Look, see.
To this post before, but we did up a shorter version of the Hobby Essentials video. We did a year ago or so. We would really like if you shared it, because we try to make great for beginners, not looking for the why, but just the what. We do link to our bigger video, but yeah, we hope this helps so newbies. Oh, my stomach hurt. Okay.
That's just punishment for you.
It's funny. Yeah, I think this is the H1 format. Header.
Oh. Okay.
There you go, guys. It's a Hobby Essentials video.
Alright, next up.
It's Joseph. I finished the 3 Red Witches, which took 2 to 3 weeks. Then painted their 5 Acolytes in 2 days. Construction has begun on the next models. Painting those witches made me constantly remember my favorite quote from the greatest horror author of all time, Garth Marenghi. Don't you mean Ferengi?
Garth Marenghi the Ferengi?
Yeah.
No.
What is the 168th rule of acquisition?
Oh boy.
Never sell your mother.
Goose frabba.
Oh, liar, paint some
Goose
fire.
frabba. Just use your words and comment on this.
Did you paint on some bikini tan lines? Or is that my eyeballs seeing incorrectly, honey? Do you see what I see? Or am I seeing...
Do I see what you see?
Do you see the bikini tan line right there? Do you see? Not there, honey. On the boobies. You see that? See what I'm talking about?
No.
That light patch right there.
Yes.
See, the cape, I think, could use some improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely lacks depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, my dude, like,
I feel like everything looks great except for the cape and unfortunately the skin.
yeah, but I mean, like, this is a consistent,
Current issue.
yeah, with you.
Because, like, your camera resolution looks good. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like you've got bad lighting, so I'm not sure that the camera is a problem.
Yeah.
But the gold work is nice. The gold work seems to come up pretty nice. Yeah.
Never begin a business negotiation on an empty stomach.
Oh, you're right. That is the rule 214. Apparently.
So I think that they're very interesting sculpts, but I think like I think that you put the right amount of detail into the bodies, but I don't think, like, when I'm looking at a lot of these, like, they lack a lot of depth with the capes.
Yeah.
Right?
You really want to push into those sort of burgundy, maroony type shadow
Well,
colors.
well, like, the thing is, at the moment, he's just doing pure value shading.
Yeah.
And, like, pure value shading is never good for red. Like, essentially, just watch our
Understanding
reds
red video.
Like, that's...
Yeah, you can skip over the color psychology bit. Just go straight to the practical section.
Yeah. Because, like, I look at this, right? And I just think to myself, like, that's what this is missing. This one looks to be the nicest of all of them that I've seen thus far.
Yes, but let's take a look at the back of this model.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old ear.
So, like, here's the thing, Joseph. Like, we're all about, you know, honesty here, and the thing is, like, the real question is why. Like, because we've seen your work before, and you can do good capes. But why have you fallen back a bit? Like,
yeah.
Is there a reason for this? Because that's one of the tone of the red itself is great. It's just lacking anything. Well, it's not just shading. It's also highlight. So it's pure value, right? So like
mixing white with the red to create the highlight sometimes does not help.
Yeah.
Make it look pink overall, and
because these are meant to be essentially, as I understand from the context, blood clerics, right? But they like crimson is like, well, take a look. Alizarin crimson, you know, one of our oldest colors, right? It's not this kind of. It's not this this kind of red, right? It's usually a bit deeper. One sec.
I suppose this is good enough. But
like,
this is from Winsor and Newton, so I'll just
yes, but they're only value shading there, right?
No. So this is the pure pigment. So when you dilute it and you go a bit further down, it fades from like the opaque.
Yeah, okay, and
all the way down to a wash.
And this is what it looks like usually.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the red that he's going for.
It's not. Like, that's much more vibrant. And please don't do this because the people can't see and we're arguing.
I was going to send it to you. Okay, fine, sorry.
Okay, so like the thing is that you want some more intensity with this color.
I think just deepening the shadows will really do it a world of
yes,
good.
But not just with a black. Like I think maybe a burgundy would be good, and like going up, like take a look at the blood itself. And what is this? Okay, those the acolytes are doing decent. No, they're in full body suits because you can see the fabric between the breasts.
Oh, okay.
Like, these are decent.
Yeah, like you can really see the depth here.
Yeah, even though it is that same value shading. But, okay, so I want you to... No. Where's the one with the stairs? Okay, so let's take a look here, right? So we see the deep red here, right? That's what you should be aiming for, right?
In the shadows.
Yeah. You shouldn't be aiming for like a black or anything like that. Because the thing is that it seems as if it's a thing that keeps happening, and the issue is, right, we like we say, if you're hitting your things, right, like I didn't have much to say for Tomas, and I didn't have much to say for Chris. And the reason for that is because if you hit your targets, you hit your targets, right? And just like the other day when, probably over a year ago now, when you hit your target and I didn't have anything to say on the Aeon Trespass models, I'm not going to give you a hard time if you hit your target. Mm-hmm. But your target is Tabletop Plus, and like I'm going to be honest, this is not Tabletop, because like it's patchy, it's not vibrant, it doesn't draw the eye. Like, I'm looking more at the base than I am at this, brilliant cape right here. And like, that's not what you want out of your painting. Yeah. And if you're aiming for Tabletop Plus,
yeah,
you're not hitting it.
Yeah.
All right. So let us move on. So, right.
Talk Tuesday.
Talk Tuesday, and basically I just asked people about kit bashing. Have you ever kit bashed before, and if so, how crazy have you gotten? So 15% of people have never kit bashed. I've kit bashed between the same faction. I've kit bashed along a whole range, 40k, Fantasy, Oathmark. I've kit bashed between ranges, 40k and Age of Sigmar as example. I've kit bashed between manufacturers, North Star and Warhammer. So it seems like most people have kit bashed, and the greater majority of people have kit bashed along a whole range. Mm-hmm. Like, so it's somewhere between there and, getting really intense with their kit bashing. And we got a lot of comments on this on the YouTube. I'm not sure if I should. You know what? I will. Oh my god, why? I went to the YouTube and it went away. Okay. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna see if this works. Yes, I got the thing back. Alright, excellent. I got my cursor back. Alright, so we go here. Does this need to be reloaded? No, I can't do it while we're on this channel. Oh well, but basically, it's very sort of similar results, but the people who have never kit bashed are much more verbose in there. All right, so next up we have Lee G.
Thanks again for the warm welcome. Monday members. Monday members. Monday. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, I'm currently working on Severin Steelheart, OG Stormcast from Shadespire. I probably put about 6 to 8 hours into an average size mini. Still lots to go to bring him up to the same standard as his companions. Didn't like his face sculpt, so I cut it off and put the helmet he was holding on his noggin. Anyway, I'm Lee, and I'll update you more when he's done. Just need to find time to sit down and wet a brush.
Yep, well,
most people... Well, can I say most people? Like, we've always advocated that, the... Oh, no, you ended up putting in the helmet instead of the face, right? You said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we always say that, any other type of helmet... works better for Stormcast than
Well,
the
he
one
wants to do the original one.
one,
So, like, from what I can see, just needs some highlighting with the hair. It also looks like you're doing the traditional highlighting with the gold, you know, going into a bit of silver. I would say that your what are these things?
Tabard?
No. What were the ones where?
Petrugas?
Yeah, the Petruga. No, Trugas, because remember the P was silent. So I'd say that your blue's a bit glossy. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it does look a little on the glossy side.
So maybe hit that with a matte varnish, because what you want with this guy is a contrast of kind, because you're going for these little white bolts here, these white stuff here. What you want is a definitive difference between each of these things. You want people to feel as if this material is different to this, and like that's the whole reason why you use metallics and such, right?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing,
difference in textures.
yeah, it hits the light and so on and so forth, right? And it'll come up quite nice and all of that. But if you do not do that, it's not going to look as vibrant. Also, probably you want to with this one not use a pure red for this for your highlights. You probably want to go more into the value shading and do like an analogous shading here. So like a red here, and maybe just add, you know, a touch of white to whatever this color is to highlight up here, so that these two don't clash, because you want this to be the feature which helps guide the eye to the face and then goes along the rest of the model. But yeah, that's about it. Anything else you can think of?
Yeah, I mean, take a look at some of the other minis he's posted. Like, I really love the blue highlighting that he's done on the lady.
Okay, give me a second and I'll get to her.
Yeah, like see how the tabard and the Trugas look there. We want that for the main guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's coming up. Like you said, there's still a long way to go. Tomas say, were old Stormcast models that blocky or just a photo? Yeah, no, the originals were this thick.
Yeah, they were quite blocky because they were based off the original Space Marine squat design. And see, then when they did the Primaris update, they sort of figured that they've gone wrong with these guys. And like as an example, right, this breast armor doesn't exist anymore. Like there's a difference between the males and the females, right? But it's not as pronounced. Like for example, they've got like more a sort of like triangle shape around here, and
but like you do,
and
have
the males
to,
still have this. Yeah,
so you gotta look carefully to like figure out something.
Sometimes, yeah. Well, I think like usually like, and anyway, well, let us move on. All right, so next up, we have
Joe Arthur.
Yes. Hello. What is this place of beauty, of joy and wonder? I think I remember it, but I've been missing for some time. Do you want an adventure? G'day, what's your beaut doing of joy and wonder? I reckon you remember, been missing for a time. Do you want an adventure? Fair income, mate, hey! You gotta do a Siggy run! Gotta do a Siggy run, mate! Gotta do a Siggy run.
Siggy run.
Gang.
Joe paints sometimes, and I believe that's his Instagram, as my mother would say.
Instagram.
If you guys want to take a look at his Instagram.
But Joe, you must post your stuff here.
Yes.
That's the rule.
fix or it didn't happen. Yes, everyone is
yes,
saying,
we must all upvote
Please.
Larry now.
Yes,
Yes,
I
upvote-
upvote everyone who has commented here.
Upvote Larry, yes.
Yeah, but I say please do tell and show, dear,
Dear
sir.
sir.
So very good, very good. Yes,
Yes.
everyone.
Everybody
show
upvote
pictures.
these two, yes. Yes.
Ah.
And speaking of upvoting, next up is myself. Should I read this out?
Yeah.
It's Whip Wednesday. Hashtag Whip Wednesday. We've been coming up with a collaboration with We Wargame, which is, we've finished it, we've put it up, but apparently when you do collaborations, you can't go
cannot
from
make
members
the video, members only.
to
Yes.
so we were thinking about after this, if there's people in the stream room,
Oh yes.
maybe
We
we might do
a watching party.
a party of watching.
Yeah.
A party of watching.
Watching.
So we've been busy little beavers. It's just the basics and some nameplates. So they've all been zenitholed, ready to paint, and the nameplates are about halfway done. So see them finished up in the other area, but here we go. So here we go. Guessing game time. So if you can guess what these are for Frostgrave,
Yeah, what
you get-
category of soldiers?
or specialists,
Oh, specialist.
you get 10 points.
That's a lot of points.
Yes.
That's a lot of points.
And Jono likes them.
That's good.
But yes, here's the gold, which I think came up quite nicely. But trying to actually get the names after this has been quite difficult.
Maybe you're right. We should just do like an oil wash and just let.
I've been trying with some things, but I think I'm gonna have to hit it with the gold again after.
Would Elf win the dancer?
No, incorrect, because that would be more a Warhammer.
Yeah, this is Frostgrave, so we're gonna
Yes.
try it out. But yes, we did use Warhammer models for this, but
And I think this is before I did the highlight of the steel, but I was pretty happy with how the specialist came out. The only one I was unhappy with was these guys, and not for the reason you might think. It's because we got so few of them printed up. Because we were having some issues with the printer, and we just wanted to, move on. But yeah, we're gonna have to get more of those printed up. But I was quite happy with the dog. But there is one thing that I wanted to do with the dog. I wanted to, paint up their shields.
oh yes, the little shields on
Felix and Godtrix, except Godtrix is a girl. They're famous adventurers from Warhammer Fantasy.
Well, you guys keep guessing Warhammer stuff. You gotta tell us what type of.
But yeah, I really liked these two, because what I wanted to do was have some people based off the Swiss Guard. If you've ever seen the Swiss Guard, they look mildly ridiculous, but they're very, very dangerous people. So I wanted to have them with the berets. And she, of course, is chomping on a cigar.
I didn't really like the beret on the lady.
Why
I
is
feel
that?
like it didn't quite match her thematics as much. Like, the beret seems to work for the guy, but not the girl. Like, she's got very high medieval outfit, and then you've got, like, modern day hat.
And the beret is a lot older than you might think.
It's like,
When
it's military.
did the beret... Berenstein Bears come out? Beretta Nut... What?
What is Berenstain Bears?
Oh my god. You've opened...
Yeah, I think that's how you spell beret, okay.
When did the beret... let's see...
The 20th century? Yeah, see? Modern. It's a modern...
Yeah, I guess.
this
Since 1920s. Oh, it's got to be older than that. When was the beret first used? 18... Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe it looked very different at 1889.
Not that different. Not that different. Is it? How do we...
Very French.
Very French.
Français. Oh my. Yes, that's Scottish.
No, this one, the Blackberry, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we have diverted too much. Alright. The Swiss won't be remiss. And, these were just archers, and that guy's from the Blood Bowl kit. I really like his moustache face. And these are trackers. Some knights. We got some treasure hunters.
Crossbowman.
Yep. I really liked these ranges. I thought that they turned out really well. Because that's Harlequin legs. This is Scourge legs. That is... What are they called? Dark Elf something or other. Dark Elf... I've forgotten the names of them. This is like a Shadow Warrior body. And then the Shadow Warrior arms on this one. And it is Scourge and... This Dark Elf? I think Dark Elf arms.
This must have been very difficult to match.
But I thought I did pretty well. Thought they looked quite nice. But this is the one... Tomas, does the head still look off now? Because Tomas said that the head looks off. Was it Tomas? It might have been.
Someone said it.
But yes, I also liked how well I did with these two. So I just drilled this hole out because originally that was one of those robotic eyes.
Oh.
So I just drilled that out so that, it can just be flesh in there and I can paint an eye if I want. This is the last remaining wizard head that I had.
Oh.
And these bottles are just rolled up green stuff. And the ends of a toothpick.
Oh, wow.
So, and these are also toothpicks.
I thought the toothpicks were a great idea. I should have used some of that.
Marksman?
Yep.
Man, the Stormcast Eternal heads are so good. They're so good. And these are some Escher heads. I think they turned out pretty well. This guy looks mildly like a monkey.
I suppose he does.
A little monkey-like. Monkey magic.
Monkey magic.
But her head looks a little small for the whole kit she's in. But yeah, so that was my guys. Did I show your guys as well? I did.
Oh yeah, these are my thieves who are thieving.
I don't think that's the best shot of him. I like it where you see more front on and he's got half the mask on.
Yeah.
Because he looks quite sinister with half the mask on. He looks like, I'm a bad guy.
These are my
and
thugs.
I like what We War Game said, the thuggiest thug of all time.
Yeah. Gotta be a thug.
And then... Oh, yeah, these two... I think they turned out all right. These are your barbarians. They're basically from the failed prints that we had. Mm-hmm. And we just sort of fixed them up as best we could. Oh, this isn't the one. Where's the one? Where is the one? I'll see if I can find it. She's not here. I like your treasure hunter.
Yeah, I like my treasure hunter too.
Where is she? I have to agree. Your rangers do look a bit more like archers. Like they do look fancier, and they do have the hand weapons. But
yeah. Well, I didn't know how to incorporate the.
And like I didn't understand why you used...
But I wanted it to like a monocle or something, you know.
You know what we could do? We could get a bit of chain.
Yeah, I was thinking use a bit of chain.
And just, droop it down.
Or maybe even just let it tuck behind the hair or something.
That'd be too small. I think you're gonna make it big enough so that people see it.
Okay.
You gotta get some like really fine chain.
Yeah, I know where it is.
This is the one where you put the head on
I put
backwards.
the head back on backwards because I saw the front and I was like, oh yeah, that looks pretty menacing. And then I didn't realize that was actually the back of the helmet. And I was like, oopsie.
But yeah, no, I really liked these guys as the trackers because I thought that they had a very good tracker vibe. Like this guy is very much
Farmer Joe goes jungle hunting.
But also like this chick with the tribal arms, like I think she like looks quite as if like she's at home in the wilderness.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted. That's why I specifically wanted this pose where they're crouching because I want them to be like sort of looking at the ground, tracking, looking at things.
Yeah.
What are they looking out for? Yeah.
But yeah, also I thought that unfortunately with the apothecaries, because you used the mages, I do think they look a bit like mages.
Yeah.
I think that there can be one way that we can fix this up.
Oh.
And that is once these are painted, we can put on those see-through bottles onto them and just tie some extra bottles onto them.
Maybe, yeah.
I really liked this helmet. Where did you get that one from?
I have no idea.
I thought it was it from the Halloween?
Did I choose it myself? Maybe, yeah, probably the Halloween.
Yeah, because it...
probably Halloween, yep. Because I was like, yeah, I think I got that outfit from Halloween also. She was like, oh yeah, there's a masked woman coming around and go...
These ones I thought were some of your best, the archers. Because, like, you wouldn't think it by looking at these, but this is a blend of plastic and 3D print.
Yeah.
Like, you look at it and you're just like, this is so natural.
It's amazing how well the Frostgrave parts just blend so well with the Anvil Industry stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I totally agree.
And most of these parts... all of them were actually male plastic parts because I didn't have a lot of female kits.
Yeah, that is our own fault though.
But I used most of the male limbs on these female bodies. You can't tell the difference. It's amazing.
Well, I think that for the heroic scale, the heroic scale,
you can translate them both ways.
But I do think that Anvil Industries does it better, where you've got a difference between male limbs and female limbs.
Yeah.
Because I think it does look quite good. But yes. Enough of our diversion talking about our own stuff for the thing. Well, it's mostly because we got the thing coming up. But next up, we got Chris Shah.
Proxy model for Combi Weapon Lieutenant. The leaking light doesn't really make sense physically, but the capillary action of the enamel paint makes it look more like leaking plasma fluid. One day I'll paint eyes, but not today. Leaking...
for a proxy, this is looking pretty good, my dude.
Look at that sword sheath.
I do think that if he was... Oh, it's a base extender. Okay, because I was like... I thought if it wasn't on that thing, it'd look better, but what he's done is a base extender. If the plan is to keep this base extender, I'd just expand your basing a bit beyond where it is at the moment. I think it all looks good. It's all up to your standard. I like the cape. This Joseph, this is what you want. See here, this is what you want. You can even there's some value shading in this. That's fine.
Very minimal, right?
Yeah.
So its majority is that mid-tone red there.
Yeah. It's like that's exactly what you want. Like, I think here is a great example of it.
Yeah.
You know? And as for eyes, my dude, go for it. Chris, look, you are ready for eyes. Take a look at all of this other nonsense that you've done. And as far as this goes, as far as proxies goes, I think this looks great. Like, if somebody, unless you told me that this was a proxy, I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought, oh, you got some custom shoulder pads for it or something.
Oh.
Like, that's the only thing I would have thought, because, yeah.
It's very Space Wolf.
It is very Space Wolf. I like it a lot. What I really like about Chris's stuff is how consistent he is.
Yeah.
I think that's why I gave him a bit of a hard time when it came to the previous lot, because, like... But, like I said, I think he can come back to them one day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've run out of energy, and so have you, haven't you? You've run out of energy.
Yeah.
Who could read this for us?
Oh, yes.
Is there anybody in the world that could read this?
Who could come on to the stream room?
There's got to be somebody who could.
I wonder if Mr. RJ.
We
made a
run out of. Oh no!
So
I feel all of my energy just leaving.
The sun stole my energy.
Do you want to tell that story?
Well, good, but is it safe?
Well, it's the Facebook group. It's as safe as we get.
Okay, I guess. So this happened during Henry and I's wedding the day before. We were having a nap because it was like 40 degrees out where we were in the city, and we were
no breeze, no.
It was
like
so hot, and
the humidity was really high as well, wasn't it?
I think so. It was just so hot. It was so hot, and we were and then we were in our hotel room. We just crashed. We just couldn't do it anymore. Just had a nap, and I had to get up because I had to go to the wedding shop downstairs, so that I could have some stuff sorted out before the shop closed. And I sort of quickly got up in my little drunk stupor, like, I gotta go to the shop and get stuff done. And then Henry, in his sort of sleep deprived, I don't know, zombie mode, he was like, he said you can't say no, because I had trouble saying no to the shop lady, because she might sell me more things that I don't want to say yes to everything. But she's like, no, I'll be fine, I just got to get this one thing. And I'm getting ready to go. I've got all my stuff. He's still sort of very out of it, and as I'm leaving the room, he busts his hand into the air. He goes, "Haram! Haram!" And then he turns over and hugs the pillow on the other side. Because our hotel room was facing the mosque. Because it was in the Arab streets, Arab district. So
it had happened 4 times a day, and like
the call to prayer would come
we'd be
on.
Going to sleep, and then it'd be.
Yeah, the sound would come on.
Shut up.
So I think it sort of penetrated his dreams or something, and he just.
Yeah. So I have no recollection of this because Sunny just tells me this.
It was
my arm shot straight into the air.
Like some messianic message had reached him.
Just haram.
And this is the first time I have ever experienced Henry sort of sleep talking. Kind of. He doesn't really do that unless he hears someone in the room, and I can have full-on conversations with him while he's half asleep, and he will respond like he heard everything I said. And then he'll get up, and then I say, "Okay, honey, remember you said that, we're going to the shops." I said, "When did I say that?" And I said, like, "I asked you while you were half asleep, and you answered everything, so I, presume you were paying attention, and you said yes." I do not recall any of this. And, it was the same with the haram story. I told him what happened, and he was like, "No." Like, that did not happen. I was like, "No, yeah, that happened. It was very shocking." Very shocking. And
You
then
you got to tell me if somebody came on.
nobody came, honey, as you can see.
Nobody came.
Yeah, I waste good story on people who will not listen.
I see.
If only someone would be in the Discord. Anyway,
Alright,
I guess have to read
I guess you're gonna have to read it out.
Wife's Army update. I guess. Feeling pretty good. Not completely out of my funk, but my wife's plan is working, it seems. No real plan for this. Good chance it won't be a finished project, at least not anytime soon. Once I'm feeling confident, though, I'll be jumping back into commission/competition pieces. Interesting. So it seems RJ is not feeling very confident.
He's in a funk at the moment. I know why, and it's I can see why. But yeah, so as far as the works in progress go, because I do believe we see an update from him in the not so distant future. So I just want to.
Yeah, this would make a pretty good Emperor's Children warband.
Yeah, so it's doing its thing again, where it goes off everywhere. So here's last post, but yeah, we do see some updates from these ones in the near future. So I think it's a very interesting color scheme. Like purple with blue accent seems to be the thing, right? But it seems to be more of a cyan than a blue.
Yeah, very, very vibrant.
Well, no, like particularly a cyan, because like take a look at it. It's going into the yellow range, wouldn't you say? That's like cyan. That's not like a sky blue, right?
Would call it a sky blue, yes, but it is like for some of the weapons that's like, really pushing the cyan, the energy and all that,
I'd call it a cyan. I'd definitely call it a
sky
cyan.
blue is sky. It is like the cobalt blue desaturated with white. It does look like a more icy blue, I guess.
At this base layer stage, I'd more call it I call it a cyan.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a cyan, like deep inside there, like vibrant.
If only there was someone to correct us.
Yes.
If only somebody was here to
tell us what.
Yeah.
What's well.
What?
I guess RJ's doing
I guess we'll remain in a funk.
Yeah, in a funk.
But yeah, I think it's an interesting color combination, but I think like you're really gonna have to push the cyan to get that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Hello.
It's Bean. Hello, Bean.
But yeah, so let us move on.
Yeah. Alright, we've got batch paint minis. Hey all! Decided to try and break out of my current method of painting and try something new. Tried a more painterly approach and sketched out my tones rather than rely on the zenithal. I've enjoyed the process immensely and love mixing paints and being more in control of its direction. Red isn't some I use often, so I tried some on a cape after being inspired at Crimson Brush. Speaking of which, I got my first bronze in standard for my piece Forlorn Sarah at Crimson Brush. Good for you! Got a bronze for the sad dinosaur piece.
Yes, that's correct. Should have a sad dinosaur bronze, because bronze is the saddest of all. You want to know why it's sad?
Because it's third place.
Yeah, but see, because like the thing is that bronze is the saddest of all of the awards, because if you're second, right, you know that like if you could have tried harder, maybe you would have been first. But bronze is sort of like, well, yeah, you know that you're there, and people know that you're good, But how do you know that you've got to be better? How do you have to?
Okay. Well, yes.
You have to look at more ruined eggs. I'm upsetting Sunny deliberately.
Ellie says that pig looks pretty traumatized.
Sad bacon, great job.
Yes.
All right. Well, other than
it's
traumatized, what did you think?
I thought it was really odd and cute. Like there's just this weird pig just hanging on.
Just a weird pig hanging on.
Yeah, I mean, what is that for? Is that like for why? What's the story?
Sad pig.
I mean, I really love the rocks. The eyes look like they should be watery. They should be watery, shouldn't they?
Well, you could
should
get
be crying.
You know what? You could get like a single bit of like water. UV cure resin on a toothpick.
Just make it cold down and set it right away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just a
It'll
tiny
be
bit.
the meme of our group.
Mm.
Yes, maybe the wolf actually succeeded in blowing its house down.
Oh yes.
Perhaps you're right. I mean, and all he has is his grandfather's hat. That's all he has.
Is he Neapolitan ice cream pig?
Yeah.
He ate all the Neapolitan
ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I really quite enjoy the cape as well.
Yeah, I think that despite the fact that this shows a lot more technical work, like the comical pig does take away from a lot of the technical work here because it's the character that you're drawn to. But like when you look at all of this, like you're like, oh, that's really good, and like you can see the shadowing and all of that sort of thing. Like it's quite technically well done, and then it's just pig.
A sad pig. I think the sad pig is looking over yonder from behind this wall, and he sees someone having a really delicious snackle in a very well lit restaurant, which is why you see that beautiful warm light.
Well, you know what he's thinking.
He can't eat any of it.
No, he's thinking, I don't want it to be true. I don't want to be delicious.
Yes, because everyone's eating bacon at this restaurant.
But yeah, no, like the way he sketched all of this out, like obviously lots of sketch lines, that sort of thing, right? But I think like a great sort of understanding. But I do think like when it comes to capes, you do want a lot more smoothness. Like it being sketchy is a style for sure.
No, I think that's just the start. Maybe he will.
Yeah, I understand, right? But I mean, like, for me, if I was to do blocking like this, but I guess he did say that he's trying for the more panely style. But in the technical sense, this is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, maybe this would be a bronze sad bacon.
Yes, it seems like Batch Painter, you are our official sad painter.
Oh, honey.
You're gonna have to put on, the bloody patch on your ear.
And then play the sad violin song.
Yes, and then Doctor Who can visit you. Except is it the worst Doctor Who that visits him? I think it is the worst Doctor Who that visits him.
I didn't quite get through the Doctor.
That's fair. There's more than one of them.
Yeah, I was watching one of them. That was for sure.
You got the Van Gogh Award, dang. Alright, so here we've got Larry.
Larry, this thing barely fits in my light box, and it's probably gonna be a bit before I can take decent photos of it. But it's done. Exposure's kind of all over the place. So
yeah.
Sorry in advance. The last photo shows how those weird bases of Frankenstein and Dracula fit into the overall castle, though I wish they were a little more generic like the Wolfman's.
So they fit on those spots on the stairs.
Look at that lighting effect that he's done quite nicely. With the...
I think that's meant to be like sort of exposed sandstone.
Oh, okay. Well, just...
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. The turntable.
So you see up there, that's...
But yeah, the banners are looking very glossy, unfortunately, though.
Yes.
But, you know, be finished, I suppose.
He's got to do the tactile feel when he turns it. He can't turn the turntable, he must turn the turning.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, how the turntable turns some people.
But yeah, it's looking good, man. Like, I think that there's nothing new that we can say about this.
Yeah.
I think that this will be great for photo shoots in the future.
Yeah, do you play with this? Like, do you get to play on something? I don't know.
How would you play on it?
Yeah, I don't know how you would play on it, honey.
Humanity, a miserable pile of secrets. That's one way of looking at it. Ha! That is Cian. That's Cian.
Yeah, Cian, okay, Cian.
That's a girl I went to school with, Cian.
Okay.
My first love.
I don't care.
Cian.
Anyway. We've got more from RJ. Lightning Boy. Well, he called it Lighting Boy.
Lighting Boy?
Yeah, Lighting Boy. I guess
he's missing the... Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep doing this? It keeps, like, every time I get down to RJ's post, it's like...
Well, there you go. We have found the Lighting Boy.
Lighting Boy.
I think the lightning effect is great, just shouldn't have had the one coming from the forehead.
No, I disagree.
I think it blocks the angle. Like, you take a photo like this, like, you can't appreciate the front profile.
I think if you've got, like, if this is your I think if this is your golden angle. Actually, I think the golden angle is probably slightly different. Is this? No.
Like, that's actually the golden angle. But, like, because you got so much lightning.
Yeah, no. I don't think that this is the golden angle. I think it's, like, somewhere between this one and this one.
Nah.
Yeah.
You need to remove the front one.
No. No, because look, if it was between that one and that one, right, it'd look really good. But I think he's done really well with the wires. Mm-hmm. I wonder what type of wires he's using. Because we got the brass ones, but these ones look thicker than our ones, don't they?
Yeah, you want very thin ones for these.
Yeah,
very thin.
But like, he's managed to get like more lightning sort of bends with them. Mm-hmm. You know? So I think it's cyan. You agreed. I've won.
Well, Bean thinks that the nip tasers are a bit too much.
The nip tase?
Yeah. Arc.
Where is the nip?
Oh my god. Arceolus. Very funny.
Oh my god, Arceolus.
Helbrecht. He asked if we already reviewed Helbrecht. Do we know what Helbrecht?
Helbrecht is his one for the members only, isn't it?
Is it? Let me take a look. One quick minute, guys. Let me just quickly.
I'm pretty sure it's in the members only.
Yeah, that's for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Members only every Saturday, not Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it looks good. It's looking good, very glowy, and RJ, he has truly mastered the glowy glows. I
think it looks good.
Well, I'll say, I may not have had anything to show, but I got Henry to laugh, so I feel accomplished.
Yes, sad and hot man. Physically hot, not that way, you so-and-sos. Alright, so we got Tomas.
Moving forward with Combat Patrol, chipping and leather work done on the rest of the
he's darkened them a bit.
Yes.
So I think this
looks so much better.
Yeah. I agree.
It does not look like plastic that's been sitting
the lawn chair.
The lawn chair plastic. Crumbling. after years of being in the sun. You know the type. Seen the type.
You're a type. So here we go. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, I love these denim soldiers. Oh, but they are so dark. They could be Night Lords as well.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. Night Lords are very dark like this. But it's because of the
Night
elements.
Lords have more saturation, but more darkness as well.
I would say it's pretty much there.
No. These are Ultramarines. Marines of Ultra. Use your words. Don't make faces.
I just say
they can't hear the faces.
Oh, they can't. Called awkward pauses.
You are an awkward pause.
Ngang.
I'm gonna let it spin again. Now you have to use your words, otherwise I'll poke you in the armpits.
Well, I like that they. I like the. It looks good, Tomas, as per usual. Very nice. I don't know how you managed to
darken them.
Yeah, like how did you do it? Like, you know, so you darkened it, and then it still retains the chipping effects, but it sort of unified it a bit more rather than take away. It's a very interesting process. I hear faces in my dreams. They tell me their secrets. But yeah, they're very professional looking warband, I would say. Like it has that professional team vibe.
I have this image in my head, you know, whereas like he closes his eyes and then it's bump 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 bump. Who could it be now?
Go away. Don't come around here no more. Like that.
Oh yes, this is the one where I must read the comments.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
The commentary. Yes. Okay.
Okay, view more answers. This may crash the entire stream, but it will be worth it. Alright, can you read out this?
Okay, next 5 models are built and the basing glue is drying. Gonna take a short break to build something different this weekend. 10 internet points to anyone who can tell me what single model all the plastic will become.
Okay. So Jason Tate says, get Gundam. But that's not the most important part. I'd like you to play Joseph in this.
Oh, okay. I'll play Joseph. I will open up the Joseph chat.
And I will read out myself.
Okay. So.
Okay. Yes, there we go. That's no. You're on the wrong one. Okay. There you go. All right. Gundam Wars. Wait, no. Galaxy Trek.
Nope.
Apex Watch.
Okay. Nope. Google that and all I can find is Apex Legends and Watches.
Anyway, is it Gears of Halo Effect?
No, you didn't read the one above.
Yes! Yes, so we must leave that part silent.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. So that's my current guess.
Contribution.
Gears of Halo Effect. Alright. Let's see. Will somebody be able to tell us what this is? There's some gold parts.
Exodia, the forbidden one.
There's some gold parts. There's also a quilt in the background.
Yeah.
So I think that this is the symbol of the Star Federation. I'm sure. Not sure how relevant that is. I don't know what this part assembles here. Looks like a lollipop. I think this is a lollipop.
It must be a Hello Kitty model.
There's some chicken scissors. For those of you who read Scott Sigler, this lives in your dreams and not in a good way. Let's see, what are the people saying?
From what I could see, it's a Gundam Breaker beta log kit. The previous picture was a bit overexposed and it was taken before rust wash. The thing with weathering is that every step makes model a bit darker. Oh, I see. Ryan say that's just the duvet underneath, lol.
I see.
And then Bean say, the more I look at it, it looks like 30 minutes mission kit. Is that one of those Tamiya kits?
30 minutes mission kit. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if the answer is here. So I'm gonna have to go back because Sonny has betrayed us all.
I don't think he has the answer there.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
Certainly has that Bandai look about it. Is it a Zoid? Something from Evangelion?
Getting warmer.
Getting warmth.
Alright, so
It must be tonkatsu ramen.
Tonkatsu ramen. Alright. Correct guess. Tonkatsu ramen.
Yeah.
Alright. We will move on from tonkatsu ramen.
Okay.
This is I was really pleased to see this by Andy.
Oh yes. I really like seeing the lady doing the mechanic stuff.
I like seeing Ein. This is not a corgi, this is Ein.
Is that Ein?
It's Ein.
Love Ein.
Ein is the best.
Decided to try do a diorama for my jet bike model. Idea is to make it look like a garage. Need to do more detailing to make it garage rather than box. And might cut it down a bit to make storage easier. I didn't even realize that this was like... I thought this was all part of the model. He just hadn't assembled it.
I don't know. But...
Oh no, maybe yes, but he needs to make the environment.
But I do think that it has a nice little vibe to it. Like, I like the particular vibe of the thing.
Yeah.
Any technical help that you think that...
I feel like it could use a little bit more depth on the actual machine itself. Like, looking a bit just one blue.
I think that's okay if the characters have more depth.
Okay.
Because, like, machines do often just look like that, a single colour, and, like, he's got some tarnish on the underside of it and that sort of thing. So I think that there's some character to it. The little, it's not a canvas bag, but a leather bag right here. It could do with a few more scratches. But other than that, I think it all looks good.
Very nice piece, very characterful piece.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to see where he goes with this, because I wonder what kind of background he's going to choose. Yeah.
Also, I think the contrast between blue and reddish brown of rust makes blue more bluish. I would do some weathering in the style of World War II warplane.
For this one, Tomas, can you just tell us if it's for this one? Because I think it's meant to be relatively well taken care of, I think, is the idea that, because the lady is working on it.
Yeah, so it's a solar punk theme, so not entirely like grimdark stuff. Like very damaged future.
What I think would be really good for it is like a garage with a bit of sidewalk where nature's sort of encroaching in on it, where like the grass is sort of like slowly coming into the garage, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So it really feels like
like
some garage in the woods kind of thing.
Well, not like a garage in the woods, more like one that's in the city, but now it's solar punk. So like the green has sort of taken over, sort of thing. Yeah. But yeah, so let us move on. Alright, and now this is Ryan's one. Alright, what is happening here?
Power Sword AVAC OSL done. Same recipe as I did for the Gladiator Sword World Eater from a few weeks back. The Power Sword equals Ocean Depth, then Hydra Turquoise and Phantasmal Blue, then Matte White. Was done the same, but stopped short at Phantasmal Blue. OSL equals Ocean Depth, Hydra Turquoise, Phantasmal Blue. Everything except the white was done with just dry brushing.
So I think that the blue has unified things a lot more, and it has given a bit of a focal point. But I do think that you want to go into cyan for the sword itself.
Yeah, like really brighten that sword.
Very, very bright. Even though you've got like actual white here, right? The sword itself needs to be the center point.
Yeah, it has to be like a glowing beacon kind of vibe.
Yeah, so what it needs to be is it... So I wouldn't change any of the rest of the lighting, but currently its level of glow is too intense for its current lighting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it matches the output.
Yeah, exactly.
So what it looks like is like an open roof at night, and then like maybe the moonlight is hitting everyone rather than it's coming from the sword.
Well, I do think like the light obviously comes from the sword, but the output, as you said, doesn't match it as much.
Yeah.
So I think like that needs to be pushed, because I think like it has really helped unify the piece, right? I do think he's got an update with the wound.
So I just want to read what Thomas says. So yes, he does say do the World War II style weathering for the solar punk vehicle because it'll make it feel more like a garage style.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, please continue.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. I think like, because I think that we've pretty much given all of our other criticism before, right? Like, it's going to be very difficult to get right, because like if you notice that he's doing like I do believe Ryan has one of the twisty things.
The turntables.
Yeah, but like he's doing a lot of overhead shots, and because turntables you usually do front shots.
Yeah.
Because like this is going to go into a showpiece, and he wants to sort of see how people will see it and that sort of thing. But I do really think that you need to push the sword, because what your piece needs is a focal point.
Yes.
Because we can see that we're being led to a focal point.
Yes. But it doesn't shine like a focal.
Yeah. So what we need is that sort of light in the darkness.
Yeah, so it's like you're being led, it'll be like, but then there's no anchor.
Yes.
You're just sort of, I'm going here.
You're pulling along an end of a rope, and you're expecting to like be like there's something going to be at the end of that rope, but it's just the end of the rope.
Yeah, and just like, wait, what?
Yeah, you're like, but why did it have all this tension then? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So like, I think if you really push this, so like
really bright and make it bright.
Yeah, go into like cyans, like sky blues, that sort of thing. I think then
Work. Yeah.
Because I think that looks a lot better. Alright, next up is us. Our very out of focus things. You took 3 different pictures, but you didn't blend them together yet, did you?
No, I had to bring it to the computer to do it.
But basically, that's... You can see here, like, that's what they are. It's just the...
It's the nameplates that we've...
Yeah, it's the nameplates. And, like, I think that they came out a lot better on the soldiers. The problem is like... There's a million nameplates and there's a million guys, so
it's
like,
just also such a wide area.
Wide shot.
Yeah, so it's like it can't really.
But I also like dog. Because
I love dog.
Dog. I also like how sort of characterful each of the dogs are.
I like the chow chow.
You like the chow chow?
Yeah, chow chow.
They're also so useless.
Yeah.
These ones are not useless. These ones are good around babies.
Oh, shit.
This one is an Italian war dog, or rather a Roman
a Rottweiler.
Yeah, they were the ones that the Romans bred.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they bred them to guard their tents at night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This one is for posh people.
Very French and very posh.
And then we got the Australian blue heeler that doesn't look like an Australian blue heeler at all.
Oh, that was a border collie.
And then we've got a lab.
Oh, that lab. I thought it was a golden retriever.
Oh, you might be right. Might be a golden retriever.
Oh, but they both pretty much look the same, don't they?
They do look very similar. And we got a Dachshund.
A Dachshund.
And of course, we've got another Rottweiler. And what's this one?
Is it like a pit bull or something?
Yeah, I think it's a pit bull.
Yeah.
But yes, we might like dogs because we made a specific nameplate just for dog.
Dog.
Because they can go on both Stargrave and Frostgrave, and we made up specific facing for dog.
Dog.
Name it Bluey? No. I refuse.
No Bluey.
I refuse.
Bluey is too mainstream.
He can be named Red.
Yeah, Red.
That is correct.
Red Ranger.
That was a fun TV show.
That was a funny show. I don't think we finished it, do we?
No, we did. It's just it never got a second season.
Oh.
But yeah, okay. So this I think was very good.
Look at this, my
Because
goodness.
I think that the lighting helped a lot. Like as if like he's just made that strike by raising it up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like that's why his raised up pose is like that. He's like struck up.
It melted right through him. Gee.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did well for him.
Yeah, well, I think it's starting to tell a very strong story here. Okay.
Like these guys are not going to do as well as they thought they were going to do.
This is a tragedy.
He's like, I'm really cool.
Yeah, it's like you will die.
But yeah, I pretty much the exact same things as I said before, but I think the lighting with that is beautiful.
Very nice.
I think, very grimdark.
Now that is an anchor.
Yeah, well, no, okay, so it's not an anchor, but see, like this, if we can really push this, because, like, the whole thing is, it's just like your eyes on your standard model, except just think your standard model that you've been doing all this time, Ryan, except take it to that extreme, because... this is like this sword is your eyes for this. Like that's how you should be thinking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Then it's us again.
We have Julio, the big bird.
What you do this?
I did white oil wash.
White oil wash.
And then I use a tesseract.
Hey, Rumble.
Tesseract.
Glow,
and then I mix it in with a bit of aromatic blue.
To
give it sort of a transforming powers.
More than meets the eye.
Yes.
What about these gemstones?
Prime. I'm the protector of Earth.
I think these gemstones need a gloss on them. What do you think?
Mayhaps we could put a glossy gloss.
I think a gloss would really help them.
I like the ball. The balls turned out very nice.
Woman likes balls. Not beating the accusations, are you?
What? Accusations?
Alright, what about these balls?
They're not round enough. Too oval. Those are ovaries, you see. That's why they're called ovals. Ovaries, come on.
Oh my god. So I did up the golds.
Golds, yeah, they look great. I really like it. Really.
Lots of gold.
Add something to it, the model now.
Well, he is very blue.
This is Bluey Maximus.
Yes.
This is what Bluey would be like if
it was jerk.
She reached the heights of her
depravity.
Yeah.
Well, let us move on from the heights of depravity to RJ.
These are the other two Space Marines I put some work into this week. Well, I did a little bit of work to all of them, but these were the
is this sky blue still?
Yes, you could consider that cyan. That's because it's like the shiny pies.
Go Power Rangers.
Yes.
It's the symbol I did.
I love the gold. I mean, look at that shine.
Yes.
Do you see how it goes from that black and then it just goes whew, sunshine.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere, and all together everybody's dreaming. Ah!
Ah!
What is that?
Sound effects.
But yeah, so you gotta tell
wow.
us what you're going with the sort of.
Is that supposed to be bone coming out? Because it looks very woody.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, but I don't think he meant it to look woody. But it looks woody.
Is it woody?
Oh, but I love the fire. Can you just take a look at that fire? Oh my gosh. Look at that blue flame.
How do you do black fire?
How do you do black fire? I don't know.
Like this? No, it's just somebody continued to ask questions, and yeah, the next video will be on this person because we had written it well before they asked that question.
Yeah, I have to continue to work on that.
This looks really good here.
Is that supposed to be like power orbs?
I think I'm not sure what they are.
This color scheme reminded me of Star Platinum for a moment. I think it's just the shade of purple.
I think this blood, you'd be better off doing just the blood for the blood god over the top of that. Yeah. So, like, very thin and, like, just let it...
But that copper looks good.
Copper looks good, except no, because, like, the rust wouldn't form on here, because the thing is, this is a chain axe, right? So what happens is you see these like little cables and such, right? So these screech like a banshee when they're activated because they spin like a chainsaw. So like that part would not get the verdigris. Yeah, I can see more what you mean about the sort of woodiness. I think maybe either like go for the wood effect or like sort of go like reevaluate and go for a more bony look. But yeah, I think he's done really well. But I'm gonna check if there's anything new. Newest post. It's you.
Me.
Oh yes. Ajay got in just before the end.
I saw this and I was like, oh my, what?
But yeah, I think that all of this stuff's looking really good. I think, you know, like the missus has got to be happy with all that, right?
Well, I would be if I was.
Would you read this one out?
Jay say also decided to do an 8-hour challenge today. Made it to 7 hours and just had to stop for the day. Only painting 30 minutes to an hour here and there the last 4 weeks has definitely had an impact on my painting in more than one way. Could knock out a 10-hour painting day, no problem, no worries. We'll get back to that in no time.
I tell you what, this is a very interesting piece. The way that it's all set up, like it's
like what?
Yeah, well, it's got a lot of interesting textures. That's for sure. Like, I'm not sure. Is this meant to be exposed brain matter? Is this meant to be hair? Like, what is this, right? Like this is sort of some sort of mask, right?
It's like a skull.
Yeah.
And
But
he's made it look like as if you had the cross section of what's inside the skull.
Yeah.
You've made that into like a helmet.
It's a really interesting piece, and I think it's a great whip. But all right, guys, we're gonna call it for the night, unless the next 5 minutes we get people on the Discord And then we will have a watch party.
Watching.
So we will see you there. But in the meantime,
Keep those brushes
wet.
wet.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
So stay on the call.
Yeah, just for 5 minutes.